Hey guys, it's KJ for you, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play of The Forest. This is Alpha 0.20. This is Season 6. This is going to be Episode 1. And we're going to go over a couple things, a couple little high points of the patch notes. First of all, I want to tell you right now that the patch notes are extensive. They're always, there's always a lot of update notes, so I'm only going to go through some of the main highlights that I saw. If you want, you can go to survivetheforest.com for the full update notes. Alright, so this is, like I said, this is version 0.20, throwable spears, new breakable objects, new story clues, new weapons, new distorted creatures, and lots more. We're going to go over, they got a new item, new usable item, dynamite stick. That sounds interesting. They got a new distorted cannibal creature. Partially cut trees no longer save as cut down. Instead, they are fully restored when loading a save game. Okay, so what was happening was if you hit a tree once, and I think this is what happened to the tree that my treehouse was on. I hit the tree once, I reloaded, and because I hit the tree once, when we came back, the tree was gone. That might have been what happened there. So yeah. So they've got this thing right here. This thing's insane. New decay system. Meat now ages over time in the inventory, going from fresh to edible to spoiled and providing less and less benefits and eventually becoming harmful. Meat appearance as well in the inventory tooltip will change to reflect its decay state. So yeah, basically don't go hunting stuff until you're ready to eat. They've got new pickup craftable item, upgraded spear. And the spear is now throwable. Hold right mouse to aim and left click to release. Overcooking arms or legs in a fire will turn them into bones eventually. So yeah, a bunch of people were telling me you could cook the arms and the legs of the cannibals and eat them, but doesn't that make you a cannibal as well? I don't think I want to do that on, principle alone. They're the bad guys. They're the cannibals. I don't want to be a cannibal too. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. They've also done a lot of optimization stuff. Okay, so I did start the game, and I got to a spot I want to build in. Going to kind of build on the edge of this little bluff right here, this cliff, I don't know what you want to call it. I know this is a bad spot to build in, but, to be perfectly honest, I kind of feel like every spot in the game is a bad spot to build in these days, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we are going to maybe we should just make a treehouse right off the bat. That might be a good idea. 59 logs is a lot, though. It's a gamble. A lot of people said that, I make tree houses all the time, and, that is true. I do make tree houses all the time, but there's a reason, because they're awesome. So I'm going to make a tree house right off the bat, and I'll make it a little bit farther away from my camp. So if I get in trouble, I could always make it here. It shouldn't be a problem. The problem is I don't have a rope. I did not actually come across a rope, so we are going to have to probably go find a rope. Yep, there we go. We did get some sticks. Let's start cutting down logs. It only takes 32 logs, by the way. This is not accurate. So, that's pretty interesting. Huh. Alright, let's go ahead and cut down some trees. Alright, so, yeah, pretty interesting update. Not too much I'm concerned about. The decay system kind of sucks with the meat. And, they also said that they've balanced the... Actually, you know what, before I do anything else, let's go ahead and make a workbench. So yeah, they said they balanced the mutants and how aggressive they are and when they leave you alone and stuff. And I'm not sure what exactly that means. You balance them. Balance them in what way? Did you make it so they're going to attack more or less? Like that, I don't feel like the information we got there was, was enough. Didn't really tell me much of anything. Balanced, I mean, what does that mean? Probably more, I would think, but, I mean, last season, actually the last 2 seasons, I was getting attacked repeatedly and constantly. I don't see how they could make them attack me anymore. I mean, unless they just want to come live with me, because it seems to be pretty crazy how much they attack as it is. Alright, timber! Okay. Overall, though, not too much with this update that's going to really affect me much. I do have 2 builds in my mind on what I want to do. I'm going to do one build this season and one build the next season. I won't mention next season's build because I don't want people to say, "Oh, do that instead," I'm just gonna let you know I do have a build for next season in my mind. So that's pretty cool. I also did decide to come and start my game next to a pond, so that way thirst will not be an issue. I did kind of look for a turtle for a little bit, but I couldn't find one. Man, the sounds in this game are just freaky as hell. And those freaking cannibals better stay the heck away from me, man. I'm not in the mood. Not in the mood. I just want to make myself a base. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a base off the ground. What the hell was that? Did you hear that? See, there's noises in this game that sound like things are running around, but I don't see them. So I don't know why this game likes to scare me so much. Anyway, yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down stairs, okay? Oh, and by the way, one of you guys told me there's customizable stairs, but I didn't see those. Okay, we got stairs here. Well, stairs is under custom buildings, but these stairs aren't custom. Like, you can't like, make them bigger or smaller. At least I couldn't figure out how to do it. So, oh, here we go, custom stairs. Interesting. So how does this work? Oh, look at this. Hold on. I didn't know about that. Okay, we're going to have to mess around with that. Because what I want to do is I want to put down stairs and then a platform, stairs and then a platform, stairs and then a platform. And then that's going to get me way up off the ground. And then I want to, at that point, make a really big platform off the ground. Which I think would be pretty slick. I don't like going out to get rope with this thing. You know what? Let's just make a temporary shelter as well. You might be wondering why I'm making a temporary shelter. The thing is, I'm gonna have to go out and get rope for this thing, and I don't want to like risk getting killed while I'm getting rope without having a save point. So I'll make both of these. You know, I just want to have a save point before I go out and get rope, and I can't finish the treehouse without the rope. So, and we are going to be constantly harassed by natives, by cannibals, by mutants, by evil sons of bitches, whatever you want to call them. We're gonna be hassled. We're gonna be hassled a lot. So let's get that save done as soon as we can. I do like living in this area though, because I do know this area very well, and it actually has quite a bit of stuff around it. Is that gonna break my bench? No. Better not break my bench. I don't know why I'm still getting logs. I should probably get sticks. It's okay. We can always use logs. Alright, one more log. Alright, let's go get some sticks. Okay, here we go. Our final stick. Put the rest in here. And let's go ahead and save the game. We will save over our old save. I don't know if you have to like create new saves for this game with updates, but maybe for next update I won't create a new save. Maybe I'll just try and carry the game over. That would be pretty cool if I could. The next thing I want to do is make a where'd it go? Make a log sled. Let's make it right here. Gonna need lots of sticks for that. These are those smaller trees I was talking about a couple seasons ago that turn into sticks. They're pretty cool. Although I really need logs. I'm gonna have to go out into the jungle to get logs. It's gonna be slow progress because I'm gonna be hassled. I'm probably gonna be killed and have to restart quite a bit, but we'll see. By the way, I killed a bird earlier and I didn't get the feathers. I'm not sure. Here, see, he's right there. I'm not sure how you get the feathers. But he didn't give me any feathers. You figure if you killed the bird, you could tear the feathers off, like of the corpse. You know? I know you're supposed to tear feathers off a bird while they're still warm. While the body's still warm, it makes the feathers come off easier. I grew up on a farm. We used to cut the heads off chickens and eat them for dinner. Okay. I think I'll do a good amount of cuts for the beginning of this Let's Play, just trying to get stuff done a little bit. Alright, let's dump everything in here. The thing is, you never know when the baddies are gonna attack, so you know, I don't like missing out on that. I know you guys don't like missing out on it, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have to cut out quite a bit from the beginning of this. Just trying to get some stuff built. Okay, I'm back with some meat. I went ahead and killed the deer. And I'm now coming back up on my base. There was a bunch of cannibals in this area earlier. I went up there and found a trap. It was like weird. It was like, it looked like a pit with a rock over it with a bomb signifying where the trap was. It was kind of weird. I actually made a drying rack here. Remember, you got to get the meat on there as soon as you can. So I think once the meat goes on the drying rack, oh God, the shadows are just giving me a heart attack. I think once the meat goes on the drying rack, it will be okay. I'm hoping. If it goes bad when it's on the drying rack, yeah, that's gonna suck. Alright, so we go 4 pieces. I also put a fire below the drying rack. It's supposed to help the food dry quicker. You know, makes sense. Light up, man. There we go. Okay. Let's put that away. And let's cut down some more logs, shall we? We don't need sticks anymore. Actually, let me go ahead and save the game. That's more important. We're gonna cut down some more logs. We're gonna finish up the logs, and then what we're gonna do is we are going to go out, and we are gonna look for some one of the camps because we need rope, and you find the ropes at the camps. So take our trusty log sled here. This is gonna be a really hard place to build. There we go. There we got a guy. We got a couple guys here. Yep, bunch of guys. Let's go ahead and eat something and drink. Get ready for some combat. You guys gonna fight or what? You want some? You don't want none. Kick your ass! What up? Tired of you freaking cannibals. Now that was like the weak, starving cannibals. They're kind of pansies. So, I'm not really a badass, but still, it feels good to get a win. Let's go ahead and save. I've been told a lot of things about the cannibals. I've been told, leave the cannibals alone. I've been told, light effigies. I've been told, as a matter of fact, let's get this guy out of here. You have to hold down the button now to carry these guys. I don't know how far I want to take them away, but yeah. I've been told to light fires, it'll scare them away. I've been told not to light fires, it'll attract them. I've been told to make effigies, it'll scare them away. I've made effigies, they did nothing. The effigies now are supposed to be... there was like something in the patch notes about a bug fix for the effigies. They should now be working properly. Or they said that the cannibals should now be responding to effigies. You know, whatever that means. I'm thinking the effigies were broken. Where's my log sled? Log sled. It's over here somewhere, isn't it? Yep, there it is. Anyway, I've been told a lot of things about the cannibals. I've been told to kill them. Just run at them. I've been told to use block. I've been told not to use block. I'm not even making this up, dude. Like, people are telling me to use block. So I used block. And then they said, and then other people told me, don't use block. When you're blocking, they know they're supposed to attack. Use an attack and and it'll do something I don't even know. You know, it's kind of crazy. Oh, look at the rainbow. So I'm not really sure what's true and what's not. Different things probably work for different people. But I'm just going to kind of try and play the way I want to play, and we'll you know, we will see how things go. Probably not very well, but, you know, what are you going to do? I mean, cannibals, man. They're bad. Now, will this thing... Oh, boy. Freaking get out of here! I'll chop down that tree while I'm fighting you. Really, you guys are some messed up dudes, man. I'm doing you a favor. I mean, seriously. By killing you, I'm doing you a favor. You should be thanking me. Look at this. I'm gonna get killed by these guys. Come on, I'm blocking. Now I know if I go into my inventory, the game does not pause, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I needed the health. Where are you going? You running, or are you gonna come back? I can never tell when they're running off. Yeah, I think he ran off. Oh, good, more of them. Now there's 3 of them. Oh, they're eating him. All right, let him eat him. So that's why I don't bother fighting the cannibals, guys. I killed 2 of them, and now there's 3 more. You know, it's like, what's the point? Is this stuff ready yet? No. That's okay. We'll go ahead and eat our last can. Oh, we don't have a candy bar. That's a problem. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's worth killing them because I kill them and then they're replaced by 3 more. Get out of here. Go away. Nobody likes you. Ugh, more coming in. I'm just going to leave. There's no point. I thought that maybe, like, killing them would, like, not allow them to go tell their friends, but I think the other guy got away and told their friends, so... whatever. Alright, I need food anyway. I'm gonna go look for some chocolate bars. I have no idea how long the meat on the drying rack's gonna take, but it's probably gonna take a while. I know it'll take less time with the fire, but it's still gonna take more time than I have. Okay, candy bar? Yes. Very good. Let's gather some more. Now's the time to gather, you know? It's really hard to do a let's play on this game because I don't want to like pause it because like crazy stuff could happen at any point, but at the same time, you know, it's kind of like being in war. Like it's a lot of boredom, you know, with intense terror, short burst of intense terror. There's a saying for that. I don't remember what it is, but you get the idea. Why don't we make some Molotovs? Okay. I do want to make fire arrows at some point. But that's not right away. I'm not sure you're supposed to get feathers because, like I said, I killed the bird and I didn't get any feathers from him, so I'm not quite sure. Come back, I'm going to save. I'm going to try and pass the night. Hopefully there's nobody there. I feel a lot better when I get my treehouse done. Save. Maybe I won't pass the night just yet. Really like to get this treehouse done. We need 20 more logs for it, though. That's probably not going to happen. Come on, cut down that tree, boy. Chop that tree. Chop it. Now, is that going to break my log sled? Nope. I guess it only breaks walls. Let's take these back to the treehouse. Oh, you know what? I can't complete my treehouse anyway. I don't have the rope. Was that a... Man, the game's shadows are playing tricks on me again. I keep thinking I see stuff. Maybe I did see stuff. Who knows? Come on. Finish the treehouse. Yep, there's guys over there. Yeah, this is probably a terrible... Don't bother saying in the comments how bad this is a spot to build. I know it's a bad spot to build, but, you know, whatever. Like I said earlier, it seems like every spot in this game's a bad spot to build. I get attacked no matter where I go. So, keep your fingers crossed. Ah. I think we're going to have to run off and build another temporary shelter somewhere else. Just like we did last season. And I am really sorry about the... oh my god, they're everywhere. Alright, I'm really sorry about the darkness, guys, but there's, you know... I mean, I got a lighter. You know? These guys are all over me, too. I'll just run away until I don't hear them anymore. Then I'll make a temporary shelter out here in the woods. I don't know what the hell I'm picking up. I'm just picking up everything. Oh, I can't carry any more booze. Alright, this looks like an okay spot, I guess. It's probably a terrible spot, but whatever. Where's all my sticks? I need more sticks. There's all the sticks. Oh, come on, 2 more sticks. Was that 2? I didn't see. Yes. Okay, pass the night. Pass the night. Okay, much better. Alright. So now we got our second shelter built, although we don't have a marker on it. So why don't we go ahead and make a marker so we know how to get back here. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to have to come back here. 2 more sticks. There we go. Alright. Alright, so white marker is our other base. So that'll give us a spot to run away and pass the night. Hopefully that trick will keep working, because it's really the only thing we got going for us. Because I can't fight these guys. Like, I just suck. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but every time I attack, they attack first and they attack faster. If I block, they just keep attacking, and then like every time you block, you lose stamina. It's like the whole Dark Souls thing, and they don't seem to have stamina because they just keep attacking. So I don't know. Fighting them straight up doesn't seem to work for me. Maybe I'll get better, maybe not. I don't know. We'll do the best we can. Okay, here we are. Can we eat? Yes, we can. Very nice. All right, we're going to go ahead and grab a drink, and then we're going to go out and get some rope. Actually, I don't think we're going to go out and get some rope just yet. What we're going to do is we're going to continue building here. If we start getting attacked, then we'll use that opportunity to leave the camp to go out and get some rope. It's probably a much better idea. Okay, we'll chop down those trees in this direction, so that should be pretty good. Turn our back to where the mutants come from. Oh my goodness. No peace. No peace. Kind of wish they'd, like, make the mutants attack less, because it gets to be a bit much. Come along, guys. I need a drink. Okay, now we can fight. Cold and wet, build the fire to get dry. Whatever. Whatevs, brah. Alright. Cut down some more trees. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, basically up there is a big tree. You can't see it in the distance because it only renders when you get close. And over there, in that direction, is one of the caves. And it's not even that far away. And, you know, I know for a fact this is a bad spot to build. But, you know what? I built in other spots that I thought were good to build, and I was still harassed, so I don't think it really matters, to be honest. I don't think there's a good place to build. Alright, guys, you heard that's my timer, so we're going to call this one here. That is going to be it for episode 1. And we'll see you next time for episode 2. Till then, take it easy.